This will be my Kingdom Hearts 358 and a half days review. It will contain some spoilers, so if you haven't played the game, or you want it all to be a surprise, then skip this review. I won't reveal the ending or anything like that, but I will talk about some of it. The main reason to play this game is Xeon, or Zon, or however you say her name. Just who is this mysterious girl, and how is she related to Roxas, Riku, Sora, and Kairi? Well, that's part of the entire story of this game, so I'm really not going to reveal it, but it was interesting to try to figure out this mystery as I played this game. Now, before I talk about gameplay, I want to talk about the timeline of this game. This game occurs before Chain of Memories actually starts. I'm going to reveal a little something. You actually see a cutscene of Sora walking to the crossroads that will eventually lead him to Castle Oblivion. Now, whether this is a memory or actual events going on, it's kind of hard to figure out, but as far as I can understand, this game is occurring during the time of Chain of Memories. Midway through, it's clear that the events of Chain of Memories have wrapped up and you're back in the game. Well, you've been in the game the whole time, but it's clear that the events of Chain of Memories have a giant impact on the rest of this game. And again, I'm not really going to reveal everything about the end, but I will say that this game ends when Kingdom Hearts 2 begins. That puts this game as not exactly a prequel and not exactly a sequel. It just is. It's literally all the time that transpired while Sora was in that capsule between Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 and after Chain of Memory events. So, is this game worth getting? Well, if you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, then yeah. The gameplay it's solid, but there are some issues. Issue 1 is leveling takes like forever. Issue 2 is collecting hearts really should be something that is a little faster or easier to do. Especially for the later, more expensive unlockables. And the real big issue that I found is money is pretty much worthless. You have just tons, like a stockpile of money, because everything costs synthesis items plus money, or hearts plus money. So the money is really useless in many ways. I really wish they'd just include items that you could just buy with money and save the heart points for the unlockables, like, I don't know, extra slots or weapons or things like this. That's really where the heart containers could have, or, well, not heart containers, but the heart points, rather, should have come in. And then the money could have been just to buy potions or ethers or whatever. And by the way, there is a completely useless item, at least I felt it was useless, that cures all your statuses. I never used it. I just sold it, and again, selling it's pretty pointless since you don't need money. So eventually, you get enough cures magic that you really don't even need potions. But having high potions is always a good thing, especially in some of the boss battles later on. And in case you do get that one status and element that blocks your magic, that's like the only time when that cure-all thing's going to be useful, but I usually just dealt with the issue. Let me talk a little bit about the unlockables. There's tons of them, and I find this kind of a problem. The organization members will offer you unlockables during the game, but if you get past that certain parts, you can't go backwards and like get those unlockables. So if you miss whatever it is they're offering you, then that's it. You can't go back. Another problem I had was the difficulty didn't matter. I got no special ending for playing Proud Mode. I just jumped right to Proud Mode thinking, well, I might as well play this way, and that way I get the best possible ending. Well, you get the same ending no matter what, so you might as well play the easy mode. The gameplay takes a while. I mean, there's a lot to cover, and I really wish they'd get rid of the tutorials because they're boring, useless, and we just don't need them anymore. I mean, come on. Unless you're going to introduce us to a whole new concept that we've never seen before, we don't really need a tutorial, or like have an option to just skip all the tutorial stuff. So once again, a lot of the days are just tutorial missions, and that is boring. And a lot of days are skipped over, so it's not like you're playing through every single day. Thank goodness for that. There are a couple of different mission types. You're introduced to, like, finding clue mission, but that only occurs maybe like 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 times, I guess. And it's one of the more dull missions. So I really think that this should have just been left out. Usually it's just killing stuff or killing orbs, or collecting emblems, which, I mean, that's okay, but I really didn't see the point of that one either. So it gets kind of, I don't know, a little bit just hack 'em up slash. There's very, very little puzzle solving at all, and mostly it just kind of mazes. Platforming is pretty much non-existent, and almost all the enemies really are easy, even on Proud Mode. There's a few that will kill you in one hit, which I found really annoying. So, but after a while, you get unlimited continuous, so you really could just go in and kill them. But there's some missions that you just have to restart or do later after you leveled up. Again, the leveling up does take a while, and since you want heart points, it's kind of like your ring is stuck on the lucky ring, and then the second level lucky ring. There is one that levels you up faster, but by the time you have access to that, you won't even need it. So I really think that they should have allowed you to equip multiple rings. That would have sped up gameplay significantly and added additional options for you to do. There's really no point in grabbing every single Keyblade unless you're just like absolutely must have them. And since the rewards on every mission some of them are just once, this makes synthesizing everything in the game pretty much impossible. Finally and ultimately, to unlock every single thing, you have to play the heck out of this game, and you have to just complete everything 100% the first time through. That way you can unlock everything easily and you don't miss anything, if you're a true competitive list. Or even if you're not and you just want to unlock certain characters in the mission modes, you're going to have to complete every single mission to get Mickey, and then you're going to have to do every mission 100% to get Sora. So if you don't unlock a certain mission by talking to organization members, then Mickey is forever beyond your reach, and that is a big flaw in the game. You can unlock things just for completing the challenge missions. Some of those are really frustratingly hard, and some of them are ridiculously easy. But since they're already things you've already done, there's really nothing new, so the replayability pretty much is out the window. The only thing I think that would save the replayability is the mission mode where you can team up with friends. What I really wish they'd done is let you do that from the get-go, just let you play through the story mode, skipping this stupid tutorial, and letting your friend play the second player if you're teamed up with somebody in that mission. And if you're not, then, okay, fine, solo. But I think that would have made it a little bit different. Overall, it's a good game, but it could have been a lot better, and I don't know why they put it on Game Boy, because it's a pretty long game. So that's my thoughts on it.